At the start of award season, we've now got two main contenders. Both of them have got 7 nominations: American Hustle by David O. Russell and 12 Years a Slave by the British artist Steve McQueen. But what the Globes have done is to take these two big beasts and then keep them separate. They're off in their own pens. American Hustle is over in comedy or musical, and 12 Years a Slave is dominating the drama categories.
Did you ever have to find a way to survive? And you knew your choices were bad, but you had to survive.
We were so successful for so long because we kept it just small enough.
If you're that successful, how come you wound up in this room with me?
So it's very likely that these two films will clean up in their respective categories, and then we'll have to wait till after the Globes for them to be pitted together. They're like two rival heavyweight champions, but they each have a different belt, and at some point the title is going to have to be unified.
Well, boy, how you feel now?
My name is Solomon North. I'm a free man, and you have no right whatsoever to detain me.
You're no free man. You're nothing but a Georgia runaway.
The Globes differ from the other awards in that they do split their films into these two different categories. But even within that, it's weird because the citizenship test is just odd. It doesn't make any sense. You've got Philomena, which is one of the films that made me laugh more than any other film this year. But that's a drama, say the Globes. And then you've got Nebraska, which is this incredibly bleak film about the new American Depression and Main Street that's all kind of falling apart. But that's a comedy. So I don't know quite what they're playing at.
Are you political, Mr. Gaines?
No, sir.
Good. We have no tolerance for politics at the White House.
There are films that fall between the cracks, and the film that's done that this year is The Butler, for me, which many people were expecting to get nominations and do well in the awards season. It's almost too serious to be a proper musical and comedy, and it's too silly in its own unintentional way to be a proper drama, so it's ended up getting absolutely nothing at all.
Room here for everyone, gather around. The constable's responsible. Now how does that sound?
No. Responsible is not a word.
There have been quite a few films that haven't done quite as well as I think they thought they would do, and we thought they would do. Saving Mr. Banks hasn't done particularly brilliantly. August Osage County hasn't really lived up to the hype, and Labour Day hasn't done particularly well either. One film I'm surprised to see a complete shutout of is Fruitvale Station, which is the film that won Sundance. I thought it was shaping up to be this year's Beast of the Southern Wild, you know, the real low-budget film that's got great reviews and has gone a long, long way on not much money. Golden Globes don't seem to have taken any interest in it at all, despite it doing so well in the American Film Institute lineup.
We gotta get over on all these guys. That's what we need to be thinking about right now. We gotta get over on all these guys.
The Globes is just plain odd. It's voted for by about 90 members of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. I don't know who these people are. I've never knowingly met any of them. I think for the rest of the year, they're jobbing entertainment journalists. They're off sitting at round table interviews with Katherine Hagel, or they're writing 12 things that you never knew about the Croods. But then all of a sudden they become transformed into these great titans of the industry, and they can basically make or break awards season. They're the ones who are writing the script that everybody is following. And in that way, they're like kind of these weird superheroes who kind of go into the phone booth and come out as Superman.